Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brian at Whisper Status 74. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the channel. If this is the first time you are seeing me, please consider liking and subscribing. We are real tech for real people. Today, you are going to see the Sony A9S Master Series at the bottom, which is provided to me by Value Electronics from Scarsdale, New York. Please check the description. Thank you to Robert and Wendy. Consider making your next AV purchase through them. Versus the 77-inch LG CX, which is mine, which is also purchased there. They are both in their standard HDR presets. They both have live color and color vibrancy turned up, and they both have dynamic contrast turned up. We're going to be showing some of my favorite 4K demos and HDR demos from the HDR channel, as well as LG Global. These are my go-to demos that I really enjoy. Shout out to Jennifer Gala. We'll be doing a separate video on her demos. Check out her channel as well. But these videos are designed to show a little bit more pop. Let's run them and we'll see what we think. First up is LG Global, which will restart and get those synced up a little bit better. We are not using a splitter here, a splitter here, as the Panasonic UB820 is an amazing 4K player. It is a terrible streaming device, and getting that to stream in HDR it wasn't happening. So here we are using the onboard apps of both YouTube on the LG CX as well as the Sony A9S. This is one of my very favorite demos from LG Global. Very detailed demo, looks great saturated. Again, both of these panels are on dynamic contrast. They do have extra pop added to them. The idea of this video is to show you how vibrant OLEDs can actually be and how amazing they both look. You have amazing pixel density, obviously, on the A9S, being that it is only 48 inches, but it is incredible how close these panels are and also how clear the 77-inch OLED is. You'll see the description below for LG Global as well as the HDR channel. Please check out their demos and put them on your displays. You should be seeing this in HDR. It is being filmed in 4K 30 FPS with HDR. Let me know what you think between these two displays. Not always easy syncing these up. This is an LG Global video as well. This is the nature video. This video is amazing as well. Great black level, great detail, and the just awesome. Now, regardless of what display you have at home, it is always fun to run these demos, as real content tends not to look as good as a lot of our demos, but it's always nice to just kind of smile and enjoy what you have. Now, there's a lot of clarity also on the A9S being a smaller display, but you just can't get over the mammoth size of the LG. Things are definitely cleaner. You see more fine detail, but that's more size versus size. Keep in mind, the 77-inch CX is also only about 7 feet from us, maybe 6 feet from us. I'm about 9 feet away. They look amazing. This is a little bit of a longer demo. Again, we are in standard HDR. And at the standard, again here, HDR for the Sony. All reality creation, things of that nature, that kind of processing. Noise reduction is disabled. But as I mentioned before, color vibrancy is up. and so is live color. I want things to be more vibrant. You can definitely see again shadow, not shadow detail, but the pixel density definitely plays a factor here. But you're looking at something that is, you know, almost half the size in some ways. Maybe not quite half the size, but you get what I'm saying. You can also see why the 48-inch either CX or the A9S are amazing as desktop monitors. Just for clarity, there's just nothing that can touch them. Do you lose something with the 77-inch? I'd say being pretty close to it, it is a bit softer than what I'm used to. But again, when you're reviewing smaller LEDs and OLEDs, and then you jump to a 77-inch OLED, it can be a little bit jarring. So keep that in mind. I would never trade the size in, though. Honestly, I couldn't go back from a 77 even back to a 75. I've gotten very accustomed to the size. I will hope to get an 8K display in here soon. The challenge with 8K displays is there any point in getting a smaller one in here other than a 75, which is just not easy logistically to get it here. I may be able to get my hands on a 65-inch 900R from last year just to see the resolution and the peak brightness, which I think will be interesting, but I do feel like 8K needs to be larger. You'll see the TCL R635 in the mix, which has also been one of my favorite displays this year. Just value and black level alone. It's amazing. I also still have the 55-inch CX and the 950H. The TCL is mine, so is the 55-inch CX. The 950H and the A9S are value electronics displays. Just very beautiful images. Now, obviously, the 55-inch would be more like for like, but it's just easier having this display here, as this is where the 77 is located within my home. One of our original fun demos many of us had here on YouTube. We'll just let this video run out. They usually end at about 10 minutes when filming in HDR. Now, the reason they're not labeled is my editing software does not have HDR pass-through, so you kind of get it with this little compression. It also compresses it a few times. Our other favorite is the chest demo. It doesn't really show up well on YouTube. It does seem like it has blooming, even though they're OLEDs, but we'll run that one. It always starts off fuzzy. The detail here, though, is, you know, it shows it when there's close-ups, like right there. What's interesting is they're so evenly matched, yet people are so divided on them. Me, I could care less. I think they're both incredible. I'll say goodbye now before it cuts me off. Love you guys. I'll see you in the comments. Thank you so much. LG OLED black level video till it runs out. Take care.